Living a life of regrets is a terrible thing. We can all agree that life is a teacher, and we learn more as we live each day. However, not all lessons should be learned when you're much older. Learning important things early in life will prepare you for success and comfort later on. So let's talk about those lessons you have to learn early in life. This is a template used by successful people, and you could definitely learn a thing or two from them. Be sure to stick around until the end. Time is fleeting. How long do you think a timeline is? If you're in your 20s, then you're expecting that you should live till at least your 60s, if all things align in your favor. But let's look at what that really means. Subtract an average of 7 hours of sleep, the time you spend working, especially if it's more than 35 hours a week, and then all those hours spent binge watching an interesting series. When you're done, you'll realize that someone who died at 80 years may have really lived for only about 30 of those years. Thinking about this lets you know the fleeting nature of time. The first lesson you have to learn early in life is about the power of time. Many people think that they have so much time in the world to do whatever we want. That's not the truth. We're living a temporary life. It's not always dependent on your age, as you may not have as many years as you think. Everything you do is temporary. Even the people you meet and build relationships with are all temporary. You need to fully grasp the fact that nothing really lasts, and this will help you manage your time better. You won't spend a lot of time worrying about what people would think instead of taking action on what would make you happy and add to the overall quality of your life. So you need to learn early on in life that you shouldn't waste time second-guessing yourself, but make good use of it as much as you can. Nothing really lasts. Treat yourself the way you want others to treat you. When people treat you a certain way, it mostly depends on how you present yourself. Many people think that everyone else's attitude towards you is just about what they think of you. And do you know what this means? If you portray yourself as a confident person, others will respond to this. You're in control of how you choose to learn, grow, and improve as an individual. When you accept yourself and your beliefs freely, you'll be able to set the perception to the world around you. If you currently live in an area where you have presented yourself as someone obnoxious and loud, having certain tastes as well, that's how people will respond to that version of you. However, when you move to a different city, change your clothing style, speak differently, and even have different interests, the new people you meet will accept this new version as who you are. This is what influences what others think of you. So, you have to treat yourself with more respect first. Stand up for what you believe in, and don't be a pushover. Then you'll realize that they will treat you the same way. Don't allow the fear of criticism or embarrassment to stop you from being real. You've only got one shot at life, and it would be a waste to spend it all giving excuses instead of trying. The choice is yours. Will you be what others are expecting you to be, or will you be yourself? It's these small things that could define your entire life. Build worthy relationships. Another thing that describes the quality of the life we live is the kind of relationship we build with others. No man is an island, and you need worthy relationships to accomplish a lot of goals. Relationships can be both family and friends. Most times, family members are willing to go the extra mile for their loved ones. They can risk themselves for you, putting you above them even when it could hurt. Some people are lucky to experience all these from their family members. If you're one of them, then you should build this relationship. Spend as much time with them as you can. And if your friends are more like family to you, the ones that are there through thick and thin, that's okay too. The important thing here is that you shouldn't pass up the opportunity to build long-lasting relationships with people that share your ideologies, goals, and visions for life. These relationships add to your life experience, and you need them just as much as they need you. Not everything will go according to your plan. Failure doesn't always mean that you didn't try hard enough. You need to learn early that failing at something shouldn't kill your zeal or drive to succeed. If you crumble at every attempt that doesn't go according to plan, you will miss out on many successes. Life isn't fair, and that's a fact. You're probably going to work really hard for a promotion, have sleepless nights contemplating projects, and it will be given to someone else who didn't work as hard. Your boss may like the smooth talker, despite you thinking you deserve that promotion. But that's just life. You don't always get what you want, and that's okay. Just because you believe you deserve something doesn't mean you're going to get it. We don't live in a perfect world, and you're just one of more than 5 billion people around the world. And that doesn't mean that your sacrifices can't pay off. They'll pay dividends in the future as long as you never give up easily. You really don't want to look back at your life with regrets, wishing that you had taken some chances or done some things differently. Things not written in stone doesn't mean that you shouldn't try. People who are rich and successful today made sacrifices that paid off. You know a few stories of famous people that failed several times, so accept those times when things don't go according to your plan, but don't let failure define how you live your life. Never sacrifice your health for success. If you were to spend the rest of your life on a hospital bed, will that help you become successful? It goes without saying that your health should always be a priority. A truly healthy person will have one less limitation to encounter in his journey toward success. Imagine a life where you get only 2 hours of sleep daily, feast on junk food, and never exercise just because you're working all day. Then, you're finally able to become as rich as you wanted. Will it all be worth it when you spend all that morning treating different diseases that resulted from your unhealthy lifestyle? The answer is a big no. While working toward success and building wealth, you should be willing to make the necessary adjustments to your lifestyle. That won't come back to bite you in the butt in your old age. Pay attention to your health, as it's one thing that will give you more time with the ones you love and make your success worth it. So while working hard, never forget to live in the moment. As time passes by every second, remember that it's the little moments that make up all the pieces. Don't push everything else aside while struggling for wealth, only to realize too late that you missed out on many opportunities for a better quality life. Don't entertain negative emotions. We're humans ruled by emotions: joy, fear, sadness, excitement, anger, and so much more. We can't ignore the roles they play in how we approach life. We get that intense feeling of excitement when we feel something good is coming our way. There's that burst of anger when someone you love hurts you. Just as when you have positive emotions, the negative ones are always lurking around. We must encourage the mindset that lets go of negative emotions. While it takes a lot of hard work to be truly happy, you can achieve this when you don't depend on others to achieve true happiness. Try to experience happiness yourself and put in some effort to be happy as much as you can. Negative emotions can come creeping in when you're always encouraging bad thoughts. Conditioning your mind to always think, "I can't get good grades, I'm not smart enough," or "this will never work out," will never give you the happiness you deserve. Many people struggle with this and don't think of themselves as happy. But you have to learn early in life that you are what you think. Welcome positive energy into your mind and body, and it will most likely work out for you. Fear lets in danger, which leads to hate and then suffering. All these are negative emotions that hold you back for a long time. Sure, we can't always let go of fear because we could have a fear of letting go of fear of vulnerability, but acknowledge that fear without letting it control you, and you'll be able to move forward. You're the hero in your story. Everyone is running an individual race. You're the star of your own story. As we're all experiencing life in first person, everyone will want to look out for themselves first. Just as you think that you have to protect yourself at all times, so do others. If you see yourself as special, so do millions of other people around you. So you can't focus on being the lead in that same story. Remember that others will also try to be the main actor that eventually has a happy ending. The lesson here is that everyone else is as human as you. So be in control of your story and don't be upset when others look out for themselves. Now you know the important lessons you must learn early in life. And that's a wrap. What are the lessons you wish you learned earlier in life? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.